What's going on with you brothers and sisters? What you got going on for all my kings and queens, my alphas, my sigmas, and my illuminated chosen ones? Listen, folks, this channel is not for the weak link. This channel is not for the simple-minded ones. This channel is not for sensitive people. This video here is for the humble ones, it's for the aspiration ones, it's for the ones who are staying fruitful, for those who are staying real, for those who are really keeping the solutions and love and positivity to themselves from within. And this video here is for the productive ones, for those who really want to get out of the world to focusing on your inner world, because when you are living at the real world but not of the world, you're just going along from within your inner world, because it is definitely making you more calm. It's really making you more realistic, specific, even more artistic, just because you're having a good flow, a very good consciously and subconsciously. Just really transmute all of that when it gets to the favor of what God is giving you. So just like the just like the book of Genesis about Noah, basically, because he basically talking about this about 100 years ago, about what is about to come to pass and what is really about to take place. And just because everybody were mocking him, everybody were making fun of him, think that he was crazy, because everybody was still eating and drinking, getting high, going out in parties, going out in clubs or bars, just really want to look for love, really want to fit in. Then obviously all of that is about to come to an end. But basically, Blue 96 had basically had had a decent home run, which she had commented me about this morning. And I was laughing my guts off, because that is basically true. Because physically they can get whatever that they want, because like they can go out, approach this, get that, bring him in, bring her in, get a ride, or this and that. And spiritually and mentally from within them, they are lost, they are being denied, they are being forgotten, and they are left behind, and they are left alone. But you don't want to ride with them, you don't want to hang out with them, you don't want to talk to them. But basically, when they try to follow you everywhere you go, but can they just give up already? Can they give up? Like, it's already too late. I get it. What they ask for, they cannot get it. But whether I have dreams about them, or whether I wake up, I'm having a vision of her, it's just the illusion. That's what I call it. It's just because it's not a sign. It's not because she wants to be approached. It's not because she wants to be noticed. Just because she been noticing me. Because I know for a fact this, it's been about 2 years. Because she is not exist. Because she is not on my list. If she is on my list, I'm gonna take her out just because she gotta get out of the line. Gabe dog, I'm busy. Not right now, I'm busy. 1 second. And we will definitely go on in. I'm coming, Gabe dog. Just be patient with me. So, as I was saying, I'm gonna keep on do what I really gotta do to make my words in my mind to become a reality, to come to life. The Bible, books, talking to yourself all the way from within, for the better to use that good intentions of what you can surpass. And then I still think about it of what Corey Washington had basically told me about earlier this year about your words are definitely going to surpass your intent. Don't ever give up. But shouts out to him, told me about the book of Feeling is a Secret, and I've been listening to all realistic things about Never God, about how to pray and at your command and all these goodies and stuff, and I'll be listening to it every day. And then now I'm waking up with a new different mindset, and I have to go for nature walk to wait for the sun gets down. Then I just really want another caffeine, but I only drink about once a day, and then so I've been quiet basically. I'm just staying out of the way, just let the whole world speak it, just because I really want to focusing on me, really want to go along from within, just constantly just wake up, not give a damn. Then obviously though, I'm just keeping it smooth, keeping it slow, just keeping it more and then just at ease and relax. And then so let's get into this video on how you can defeat these narcissistic, all step at a time. They can smell you coming, and they can feel your energy when you are around, and you see them out of their car hanging out with each other, weed smoking, cigarette smoking, and when you just on your phone, when you're just walking straight, when you just stay to your own lane, mind your own business, just having a good, just a smile, and the chances are there would be like cars trying to turn over this way when you try to like be at the middle of the street so you can walk on the sidewalk, and that there's another car be in your way, you're trying to just trying to like oh, the other way, then that, and you're not even looking at them, but they just trying to like slow down. Like there are just so many people in the car, in the truck as well. You're not even looking at them, but you're just like walking straight, just like looking. And that they just like talking ish, just like laughing, whatever. But you, it's not even reacting. You, it's not even saying anything. But they go to another step again, just trying to make you to look at them. But now they be all heartbroken. They be all sad. It's because you are walking straight and just ignore them, and you just pretend you just walk past through everybody like you don't even see them. And second is when they trying to curse you out, call you out of your name, or tells you to go home, or just tells you all these dumb decent things, you just be on your phone, whether you are looking at YouTube, or whether you are looking at quotes, or whether you are listening to music, or whether you really want to talk to your good, consciously woke friend, and they still just like running at the mouth, but you just keeping your peace, and you just keeping your side, just really focusing on from within, and that's really shutting them up. That's really shutting them up. And now, next point is this: they really want to drive all out, really want to drive all stupid and retarded, and that you're just not even looking. Like you just be on your phone, or whether you're just looking at the sky, or you're just looking at the good pink clouds with rainbows, obviously, and they try to play like loud music, and you're trying to make you to look at them or whatever, like and be like, hey, look what I got. You like what I got? No, we ain't looking at that piece of shit. And once the green light starts, now they really want to drive all out, but you ain't even looking. And when you just trying to walk, whatever, try to get food, or try to get some coffee, or try to like get your haircut, whatever, and basically they just trying to like wave at you with peace sign, or you try to wave you, hey, hi, you just look, and you're not even responding, whatever, and you will see some people that you basically know gonna be like pointing at you with a smile on their face, and obviously you just walked in just trying to like see what you can really get, but obviously what is not there, you just walk out, and that they just like looking at you, and you're not even looking at them, and then that they just trying to like drive or whatever where you at basically, and you're not even looking at them or even responding. And when they're just trying to you drive like kind of close to you or to your way, whatever, they just want to laugh, and you ain't even responding, and you ain't even reacting, or you ain't even laughing back or whatever, just because you know they lost, you know they miserable, you know they are not exist, you know they are not on your list, and you know they got nothing to live for, just because they are losing the cycle. But us, we are breaking the cycle every single day, just because we are not attached to this world, and we are not attached to other people, and we are not attached everything that is going on around us right now, just because we are taking heed, and we are holding fast, and we are fasting, and we are praying, and just because we are being more realistic and specific when it gets to our prime. And I'm not talking about the prime, or just really want to make your dream come true, want to go to Hollywood, want to go to New York, Florida, or Paris, or whatever. Because what is the richest expensive state right now? It's New York. Because do you even see that statue up every time when you go to New York City? You see 7 heads like this thing that got up to this person's head, because like that there is like 7 heads of Satan. And I'm not talking about the other head what women give to you in the bedroom. No, I'm talking about 7 heads of Satan. It just like you just see this right here when you go to New York City. Then you see these things like hanging up through it, and you see like these some things like up to it, and that is 7 heads of Satan, which means, just like it says in the Bible, but I don't know what scripture, and I don't know what verse it is, because I know for a fact it's like Lucifer, and people don't know what the difference is of light bearer. Light bearer maybe definitely sound very, very good to you. Light bearer is definitely seem even more calmly, lovey, or sorry, not sorry. It's the devil, or what the Bible speaks of, because that is what the statue of New York City as well, because those are the narcissists over there in New York. Because I have like good decent friends that basically been to New York all the time, and how come they're always feeling like low and drained most of the time? And how come a person had died in New York when the person had graduated from college at Texas Christian University in Texas, basically, and the person had want to move to New York, and basically had died there? And I was very shocked, and I was very speechless, and I really wasn't had like a scary face. Like I was like, oh wow, really? Well, okay. What is the meaning of light bearer? It's definitely like Satanist, demonic. What they call it is like day star, because you see that things up over New York City, because just trying to keep you asleep, trying to keep you confused, trying to keep you lost, and trying to keep you of not even aware, or not even looking around, because you know we are living in our last days, and we are still living at the end of times, and everybody are still playing around and messing around out here, because everybody are still rejoicing, because they are still living in a la land, because when they get high and when they get drunk, they fucking lost. But when they come and see you, they want to make fun of you, they really want to laugh at you. But when you stay silent, when you be on your phone, or whether you really want to talk to a good old friend, whatever, look at them, they be all quiet, and they be outside, and they be all heartbroken and shit. But they are living their teenager lifestyle, but we are living in our grown up lifestyle. We are living in our adults. We are men's in this, and whether you are females, you are living it as well, because we are holding our energy, we are staying celibate, we are letting our testosterone flood it through our seed of what God have really give us to live, where it gets to our wife where we can't reproduce. But it is only faithful, because it says in the Bible that Marriage is honorable and all. In the bed is undefiled. But when you are married, yes, you can have sex as you want because it is undefiled of what God really wants. But of what God doesn't want, of what God hates. Fornicators, whoremongers, adulterers, cheating on each other, wife to husband and husband to a wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, like just like cheating on each other, because God hates that, because that is unclean and that is defiled and that is abomination of damnation in disguise. But that's what these narcissists love all about it. Just because a person was like asking this stupid woman, a true prophet was asking her the other day, was like, where are you from, sis, where are you from? And then she was like, everywhere. Like, what color question? Then I was like, that person's going to be in a lake of fire. And there's just like this type of dude was definitely all high and shit, just in case that he really wanted to get a release, whatever. And he was like, can I say something? And then the preacher was still like preaching, whatever. And then this dude was like, I just gotta go home, like, to the crib. And then this other woman was like, yeah, for sure is, shit. And then this promiscuous woman was like, okay, thank you guys. Then I was like, ugh. You trying to do all this trying to get my attention, are you? You try to do all this just because you really want me to feel heartbroken and sad. Really want me to be all feeling for you just because you really want me to come up to you so bad. Because I know for a fact, when I look inside of you, it's rusty. When I look at you, you're dead to me. When I look at you, you just not exist. Stick to those type of people who are just like you. Stick to those type of people who got the same mindset, got the same frame, who got the same tone, who got the same comment as you. Because I know for a fact, it won't ever will, and it will ever be. Because it's impossible for you to be in my life. It's impossible for you to marry me, to have a good child. It's impossible for you to be like Trinity of goddess wannabe, like the woman I've been thinking about for 5 years. The woman I've been thinking about for 5 years. Agatha, Laura, or whatever her name is goddess because it's Trinity, because it's goddess, just like me. Neo, not anymore. I am illuminated because you ain't goddess wannabe. You ain't the woman that I've been thinking about for 5 years. So I'm trying to wanna be her. Because you won't ever be the goddess wannabe of who I have on my mind for 5 years. And nobody will ever have the illuminated wannabe that I have on my mind. And nobody will ever be like Neo wannabe or the illuminated wannabe. Because that is possible for me and her when it gets to our life in the future. Because you can go ahead, follow me whenever you want. You can go ahead, drive the other way. Whether I see you, whether you see me, you just go to the other way, like go to this or that. Good. Don't be around me. Don't get near me. But please, don't let me see you. You can be in your gray Toyota all you want. As long as you don't let your window down to see your ugliest face, I'm good. As long you and your fuck boys don't get near me as well. Because I don't play with that. Because I get the creep sensation every time I see all that. Y'all not going to be doing this for long. This is just the beginning for knowing who I am. That I am the chosen one that is according to God. Abraham Isaac and Jacob and Noah, my forefathers and my apostles that have been ready give us life to give us the knowledge of good and evil. Y'all don't got the knowledge of the good. Y'all got the knowledge of y'all wickedness, covetousness, whoredom, fornicating, light bearer, which means Lucifer of the damnation of the sky. So much a weeping willow. There's how I know for a fact when it gets to you narcissists, because I am defeating you every single solitary day, because I am the one that is breaking y'all down. I am the one that is tearing y'all apart. I am the one that is making y'all energy to stay low. Just because y'all won't ever defeat me. Y'all won't ever have no power over me, because I will continue to clash you, dash you, outwork you, and outsmart you, and overgrow and out being the best. I'm not trying to be the best, and I'm pretty damn sure I'm not trying to be the worst, because I am who I am. So I'm gonna keep on flying, and I'm gonna keep on stay on that horizon, because I am the horizon. Understand, understand. Because the doors are always going to be open when I don't seek it. Life is always happens for me for the better when I don't seek it. Love's always come for me when I don't give no approach or no attention. I'm just trying to get this and get that and walk out. And how come they want to have a good conversation with me, huh? Because as long as y'all don't fuck with me, I got good people who do want to fuck with me as well. Because when I be at the coffee shop at the other side, at Kroger, of course, when I get my water or whatever, how come I am always getting a good, decent conversation, huh? Or whether I'm getting me some ice water, or whether I get like whatever a snack I get, how come I begin like the good, decent conversation? How come I get like a lot of people been like playing with their hair? Or whether I just see like a person just like on wanna walk like a good decent white woman, whatever, like wearing like these leggings, like the muscle shirt kind of look like a bra looking whatever, and with a blonde hair with a brunette hair, like whether I'm just walking straight and not even paying her no attention, not even looking at her, but when I caught her eye, she just smiles, and then I say hi, and then she says hi, play with her hair, and obviously though, when I'm trying to go to give me some shade, because I be at that sun for about a couple of hours, and I see her just like I'm planting, I see her just like I'm watering her trees. I'm sorry, just like watering her plants, watering her plants. And when I see her just like calling her eye, whatever, then I'm just like waving, and then so she looked away, but I didn't like turning back, whatever. I didn't look and turn back, but obviously though, the water thing got turned off. Then I was like, why did she turn that off? But dude, she got more plants to feed. But so it was all silent. But first, she was planting the feeding the plants, whatever. Then obviously, that there's got stopped. It got turned off. Then I didn't hear no doors cranking open, or didn't get inside, or no car cranking, or no nothing. Then I just hear just like silence. And then it's like, I didn't do anything. Like I just waved at her, like since she looked away, I just had to like keep on going. But I didn't look back or turn. And then I was like, damn, hell no. And that's for the simps. That's for betas, because obviously, I know for a fact I am these type of women that oh no. I am that type of dude of what women are waiting on. But when I am approaching them, you see these simple-minded narcissist beta male simps just trying to give their approach. But obviously, let me back and let me continue to walk away, and just let me continue to go my own way for the better, and let them. But obviously, they is not focusing on that simple-minded narcissist beta male simp. Do you know the dude is definitely drunk? Do you know the dude is definitely high? You know the dude is definitely popping pills? Do you know there's definitely so much jealous, so much selfish, so much miserable? Because you are of what the females want. And if you're a female, you are what the mans want, but obviously those are the mans who are definitely even more getting himself right, getting himself together, getting his priorities straight, having boundaries, having self-care and self-love and self-respect. But us men here, we have it as well, but women can definitely see that. But when we start to approach these females, like women for a better way, and whether a Decepticon simp, narcissist one, just trying to like them go there, just trying to approach, but we just like them just like go for our own way, go better and better, and watch he's gonna fuck it up, and that there is gonna be leading like STD, which means spiritually transmitted demon. It's just because, but once we're gonna continue to do what we gotta do, nothing will ever defeat us. Nothing will ever stop us, and nothing will ever get in our way. Just because we are taking heed. Let no man deceive us, and let no woman deceive us as well. But the more we are staying into the Bible, having our scriptures through it, the more we're gonna keep on going through our own way. The more we are at the real world, we are living in our world from within. Because nothing is not exists out here. But let me bring it back of this YouTuber named Blue92, which means I believe. So she was talking about this. Everything is all about physical when they can get what they can get, because they feeling so much desperate. They're just feeling so much lost and so much irritated. But from within them, they will always lose, because they didn't choose that. Because how come we are always looking young? How come we are always looking better? How come we are always looking healthy? How come we are always keeping our skin hydrated? How come we are how come we are always wearing a crown in our heads? How come we are always wearing our title? It's because we would lose, but our crown and our title ain't on the line. Oh, just because the universe have always got our back. Because these Decepticons, narcissists, don't get it. The universe doesn't respect them. Just a case of what they can realize is, they can just give up now. Because I won't say they can go jump off the whole train. I won't say they can kiss our behind. I could just say this. They can just give up. And just no mercy. And that is how we defeated them, which means our good kindness, our good masculinity, whether you're female as well, you just have it from within you, just because we have a good ingredient, we have a good recipe and sauce, and just because whether the simple-minded one's going to be telling us to shut the fuck up, then that we're going to tell them to shut the fuck up, then they're so they're just trying to like on walk and go be like, what's up then? What's up then? What's up then? Just really want to pull up your pants and your shorts, just really want to post up, then that we're just standing just like this. And we're just standing still, just like looking at you like, and why are you standing there moving? Just really want to move the couch. Just really want to push the couch. Just gonna be like, keep your bullshit, keep your problems to yourself. Then I was like, bruh, you need to get your shit together these days, man. He was like, you need to get your shit together too. Then I was like, bro, go fuck yourself and die. Spiritually though. But physically, well, I don't know. But I still have love for you. I don't care about you, but I don't trust you. And just because when you are getting yourself right, it's just because they don't like the fact that you was always winning and winning and winning. How come you always stay calm? How come you always staying better? How come you just always just and obviously I've been seeing like people's names, everybody else's comment, and I remember this person named Kara. It's like Kara that I haven't seen for about in 2 years. But I was like, okay, why am I personally seeing this person's name and they have a same middle name? I mean, her middle name is like my aunt's name as well, and her last name as well. And I was like, okay, why am I seeing her name? Okay, why am I seeing a person that looks just like her? Okay, her hair is red and she wears glasses like she look like a wishy whatever. Then I was like, okay, like, and why am I seeing this whatever? No, because I'm not going back meeting those people that I see familiar, because I am all about the unknown. I am all about the unfamiliar, because I am definitely stepping into that. I'm trying to make a good, trying to make a good, clear, crispy, snapping my finger. I just couldn't, just because yeah, because it's just the beginning to go to a newer form, just because it's definitely going all the way from within, so it can really manifest itself to really become the better pure you. So I got me some water right now, so I am about to be drinking my pre, I won't say pre-workout, but it's like a pre-shake, so which you can drink it anytime that you want, but you can drink it after you work out, or you can drink it before you work out, or you can just drink it anytime but not even working out. But I rather drink it just because I feel pretty good. I feel pretty more better, because blood flow is definitely even more improved in your blood circulation, in your bloodstream as well, like CBD as well. So so yeah, obviously that is how I am basically defeating all of these narcissists, which means you ignore them, you just walking straight, and you just having your eye face this way, and you just not looking at them. You walk past by them like you don't even see them. Like, you can hear them talking all that mess, but you just hear some other things in your mind that is really talking some good realistic things. But whether you hear voices, it is just the illusion, because you just hear something that is not there, just because you are shifting to your 5D, or you just shifting to a higher dimension. I call it HD. Woo! A highly dimension, because I rather stick to the HD the most. But as long as y'all stick to your R3D to go along living y'all spiritual best life, as long as I am going to the HD on my own, because I'm even more highly, and I'm even more consciously woke, and I am even more strategic when it gets to this, because I don't got nothing to hide, and I got nothing to brag about or complain, because I got my food right here. Because my back. Because it might be cold right now, because I got me some spaghetti that my grandmother had cooked last night. So it's definitely looking pretty good, basically, because I'm definitely going to just like save it, because I'm definitely not going to eat it, because I'm definitely going to eat it after I get done with this live stream, basically. So the more you're just gonna take care of yourself, and then just stay healthy every single day, this is why you gotta feel more better. And then so, and woo, nothing but a attention seeker. See what I mean? I cannot lie when it gets to my content like this, just because. Why do I need to lie when it gets to my content, huh? I get to I get to hear this all the time. It really wasn't it really was no problem like this earlier this year. Like January, February, March, April. No. Because when I was talking about, like, they really want to drive all loud. Now they want to do all that, like, since about in June, July, and now. It's just because they miss me so bad, huh? Okay, what do you want? Why is you here? Why is you at my side of the street? And you ain't from my street. And as I said before, because I know that they've been watching my live stream since I was working out in June 18th on that Saturday, because I was like, please stop being at my street, because I know for a fact they just not from my street, and they is not from this block, and they is not born from this street. They may be born, I mean, they may be around the corner or might be whatever. Obviously, when you do park at the side of your driveway, go at the other side of the street. Don't be at my side of the street. And just because I call that trespassing, spiritually trespassing. But physically, nothing will ever get in your way. Nothing and no one will get in your way. Because the more you are staying conscious and subconsciously, nothing will ever touch you. Nothing will ever get in your way. Just because you're staying strong and you are holding strong. Just because you are focusing on you, while everybody's like focusing on you. They trying to get your attention so bad. It's because you are going from within you and you are living in your mind, because it's so much beautiful. It keeps you focusing. It keeps you smiling. But you just going on the war from within, and your angels are definitely battling it with you as well, because you're having the God and angels and the demon and the devil at these two as well, because you are just like, I'm going at it, because you ain't worried about what they say or think, because you ain't going on the competition with them, and you ain't going on the battle with them, and you ain't even going against them. It's you versus you. You are going against yourself to see that, are you going to defeat the old you? Or are you going to defeat the former you? Or are you going to defeat everything that is not even exist of who you are today? It's you versus you. Shouts out to TC Talks, TC Fitness. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna front. But shouts out to that bro though, because I see where he's definitely coming from. Because I still do watch his stuff, and I still do watch him. Just because he got that good, bold, and realistic ones. And I've been watching him ever since he been going on live stream, ever since in March of 2021, because since I did went to his channel back in 2021, well, I've been knowing him about TC Talks, TC Fitness, when he was talking about retention and celibacy, about having his voice deeper, because he was playing with himself for, I don't know, because someone had made a video, had exposed him about an DJ 100. Basically, I still do support his content, then I'm still supporting him, but maybe it's been about 3 months ever since he haven't made a content, but maybe I don't know, just like it says that he got life behind YouTube, which means I have life behind YouTube, and I do have life in front of YouTube as well. But I'm not talking about having life like physically though, like seeing your family, seeing your friends, or just seeing people at the coffee shop or whatever. No, I'm having life of what is inside me, just like go from within, and I have life of what is going on in my mind. As above, so below. As love, peace, and tranquility, and fulfillment from within, until it reflects out and everybody sees that. But everybody really wants to join you. Everybody really wants to hang out with you, or really want to talk to you. But you just close it. Case is closed, but you don't want to. But when they are starving for your attention badly, of course you really want to give them your attention, so they can just leave you the heck alone, so they can hurry up with this conversation, whatever it is, so you're about to bounce. And then got more stuff to do to go along from within. Whether you walk for hours, You walk for hours, like midnight. You walk for hours and hours just because. Yeah, because I like walking. Because how much it's my good exercise. How come it's making my bones strong? How come it giving me so much libido and energy? Because I ain't going front. Every freaking morning I wake up, I am always getting like morning woods. Like I am getting like boners every freaking morning. Okay. Every time I wake up every morning, I'm always getting so freaking horny all the freaking time. It's just because fasting, drinking water, and working out, and just like drinking. I don't know, because like I don't know, just because I'm just even more better and better. Because my apologies for saying that, but this is some real man stuff. But when you having a youngness within you, whether you are staying healthy, like staying young and healthy, and whether you are having a better, strong youth, that is why. That is why. That is why. When you have a strong youth, everybody asking me, "How old are you?" Then I say I'm 27. Then they say, "You look like you're not 27. You look like you was about 19." Then I was like, uh, no, I'm not going for it. Then they would be like, why? Just because people 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 have been asking me, going back to the future, and how old and what year do you really want to go back to the future, and have to be real with them. But not you, dog, is the answer. But if you're watching, I'm not talking to you, but I'm basically talking to these simple minded ones about, if you really want to go back to the future, how old were you, and what year, and what you had started. Then I will say at the age of 22, back in 2017. Then they were like looking at each other like, then they would be like, what did you did back in 2017? But I didn't respond. But they see it all in me, because I was even more manly, I was even more charismatic, I was even more masculinely, but I won't say like a stud, but I was even more attractive, even more handsome in between, because I was definitely even more out of there. But I was even more calm, but I was like even more like the lot the lo-fi chill hop type of music. But everybody's like giving me their attention. Everybody was giving me a choosy signal, but I know for a fact to this day, when I'm at a coffee shop or at the park, whatever, trying to mind my own business, every woman is definitely giving me a choosy signal. I'm talking about these Hispanics, Native Americans, Brazilians, Colombians. Those are the ones that are giving me a choosy signal. It's just because when you just trying to get out of harm's way, when you are staying out of the way and stay low key, and those are the ones are definitely trying to get in your way. It's just because you are staying focused and you are staying quiet, because you just really going from within. You're just really going all the way from within, because you're just not looking out of what's out here, because you are definitely staying through of what's inside, because you are carried the torch and put it to the torch. Just because you was always staying baptized spiritually from within, which means repentance, not looking back of going to your sin, going to these demonic things like voodoo, black magic, dark magic, witchcraft. You ain't of who you used to be anymore. Just because you just taking off your mask, and people see the real you in your mask, but that is how they cannot fuck with you, just because you are speaking your truth. And yesterday, one of my good friends that I basically know from high school, I know something like something in my spirit like told me something about when he was like walking outside about to go across the street and to go get something, whatever. And then I know something is like don't tell him, don't let him know that I said this and that, whatever, just because you're trying to make me feel jealous, you're trying to make me feel more insecure, you're trying to make me feel more heartbroken and down, you're trying to make me to be the same person who I really used to, make me to be of a simp. And this dude gonna walk in, and then basically, the dude got his Gatorade, a white frosty Gatorade, open it up, having a smile on his face, then like this, and then it started to drink up. And then I was like, I know you're hiding something. Just because I could see the look. Once you had that smile from the beginning, and you had that frown look, and you start to taking a sip of your Gatorade, I know, because my intuition is definitely strong. Because why do you got to lie? Just because it's your best friend's birthday yesterday, just because I had to leave. It's because I know something ain't right, because I know something was definitely about to pop out. Because I had to leave early, but I knew something was about to go on. And I had to make it home safe, and boom! All things has went down and clear and definitely higher, bright ever since I came home. Took me a nice cold bath after making, I took a cold bath after, and I made me a video about, for those who are trying to ruin your life, that definitely have ruined themselves. And I'm trying to go live as well, just because I was definitely being more distracted, just because I couldn't have no privacy, I couldn't have no quietness. And then so, I'm trying to go live again earlier today, because I'm trying to be in the living room so I can have my silence and peace. And then so I'm trying to go outside, trying to find a way to make live. And that you see these people just like working in their cars, like you see people backyard playing basketball, you see people at the park, and then I'm trying to find a freaking way where I can go live, where I can go live, like so I can have a good piece of quiet, make sure nobody's not around, and I just gotta take myself a little walk. And that sun been really sweating my ass off, but it's pretty good because you get that good amount of sweat in, and you get that good energy. Then you take you a nice, good, decent cold bath and cold shower, basically, yeah. And I washed my hair like about 2 days ago, but yeah, so my hair does look like an anime, by the way. So I'll look like those type of things that I had put into my picture, like the YouTube post community, because hell yes, I'm going to be growing my hair for my whole entire life. But I don't know, am I planning about to get it locked, or I don't know, am I planning about to get it like this? But yeah, I'm going to be getting it like this, because I'm always going to keep on washing as well, but whether I wash it once a month, because I won't say like about wash your hair for about twice a day for every 2 weeks. I'd rather wash my hair for about once a month, or once for twice a month. It's because, of course, you gotta actually have to stay moisturized. So you gotta put some rosemary oil, coconut oil, and olive oil, and castor oil, vitamin E, because those what I rather use to get my hair even more moisturized. But when I do get it cut, I just put it all over the hair. So I do this for the taper, and I do this here and there, and I do massage my scalp. And how do I dry my hair? Okay, I wash my hair with cold water, basically. That's why I wash my hair, because it definitely get the blood flowing, and it definitely get rid of the flakes, the danger, all of the white stuff all over it. Yes, it definitely got rid of it. And I put on the conditioner as well. Then I do the scalp, then I'll do all of it, and I just do my hair for a couple of minutes. I won't say like about 15 or 20, but somewhere in between. But then I just use the towel, just like off or whatever. Then I just go out and get some sun, because that is my blow dryer. Because go out there to get some sun, to get my hair even more better. It's just because it just gives you more energy. It's just because it just gives you more antenna of what Phil was definitely say. Just because I don't need to go to no Walmart to go buy a blow dryer. Just like plug it, turn it on to get no, or not no fan or whatever. I'd rather just go get some sun outside to make that to be my blow dryer. And just because my hair is definitely even more softer, it's giving me more energy, it's definitely making me more better. Yes, Gabe Dog. I'm busy right now. Just give me a second, okay? Being distracted. And then, so yeah. So, I got more stuff to talk about tomorrow morning anyway, just because tomorrow is Sunday. It's the beginning of the week, and just because you just continue to be proud. Just pat yourself on the back and just give yourself a clap on the hands as well, because you are beating the war every single solitary day, just because you don't ever give up, you don't ever give in, because I'm talking about beating the war from within you. And I'm not talking about going against other people as well. I'm talking about your having the gods and the angels and the demons and the devils at these, at your shoulders, just because you are focusing on you, you are going from within you, and you are going in the battles within. And just because when you go for a walk and where you lay down and meditate, that's what you do. Like you just going on a competition against yourself. You are going on the battles against yourself, just because everybody gonna be like around, gonna be like, oh, you think you're better than me? Oh, you think you want to go in the battle against me? Oh, you want this, you want that? But they try to put this, just try to put money on the line, or try to do this, just try to put females on the line. But if you lose, go out there. Not right now, baby. Hold on, baby. But if you lose this type of stuff physically, obviously you ain't worrying about that type of stuff. But you will win spiritually, mentally. But if you lose this type of things physically, like basketball, football, soccer, whether they try to put money or females on the line because of that, but obviously you will win spiritually and mentally and intuitively. You will win these things just because you are going on along within you, because that is how you see all of these vivid, lucid colors, just because a good twilight from within, just because your aura and your everything is definitely strong. But that's why they trying to make you all mad. They trying to make you to react to them, because they don't sleep, because they don't even go to bed at night. It's just because they know your matter, they know you're important, they know that you're something, they know that you're special, just because they cannot sleep to not wait. They cannot sleep because they cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot stop talking about you. They cannot stop driving up and down to your street. And they cannot stop following you wherever you go. They cannot sleep because you're matter. You're special. You're something. You're important. You're just a real deal. That's why it's all about you. When you're a chosen one, it is all about you. Best and believe and understand. So, I'm about to eat. I'm flying. I'll see y'all brothers and sisters in the few, which means tomorrow morning, if I do have the opportunity, I will about to be going for a walk to make a vlog, or just be at the park about to be making a live stream. So, continue to take care of ourselves and stay healthy, to get away from these poison mindable people, which means the narcissists, individualites. No self-esteem, no standards, no boundaries. So let's go on to be the man of our words, and go and continue to be the woman of your words. Until then, stay conscious and subconscious to go along within our mind and our words, to make it come to our life, to make it to become our reality. And let's go on striving for the best, striving for greatness together. And I'll see y'all soon.